ZYXWVUTSRQPONM LKJIHGFEDCBA. Now I know my ZYXs. Next time, won't you cast some hexes? So you're stuck inside the house, and you have about 1,000 movies to watch. Why not make some popcorn? Or even better, kettle corn. I can show you how. Alright, going to teach you how to make kettle corn. I'm going to start off by putting a decent sized pot on the stove, turn it up to high, and then I will add enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the pot. Alright, that should be plenty. Then I will add just over half a cup of popcorn kernels. And then just kind of let those coat in the oil. And I'm going to get some sugar ready. I get this scoop size is about what I use. I don't know what that is. Ounce, 2 ounces, ounce and a half, something. Something that'll cover the popcorn. And get some salt ready so that when it's done you can salt it. Now we just wait for it to start popping. Now you'll need some oven mitts, the cover to the pot, and then once a few have started popping, we'll dump the sugar on and cover it up. And you might want to get a large bowl ready for when it does pop, so you can empty out the contents. Here it comes. While it's popping, every once in a while, give it a good shake. There we go. Alright, and once you don't hear any popping for a few seconds, it's probably done. And I'll open up the lid. Yeah, filled it most of the way. Sprinkle some salt on top. Fell out. And after you pour it into the bowl, sprinkle some salt on that too. What was on the bottom of the pot. And you're all set. Kettle corn. Now you can watch all the movies you want. Hi, it's time to make some coffee. I will show you 2 ways to use your French press, if you have a French press. Make regular hot coffee, and you can use the same French press to make cold brew. I'll show you how. Alright, so I have 2 French presses. I'm going to set my grinder for coarse ground. This will be loud. You want a decent amount to cover the bottom. Actually, I'll put that back in there. And then this is not hot water, this is just cold water. I'm using this to pour. Fill that just about up to the spout. And then give it a good stir. And then you put the lid on and you just let it sit for about 8 to 12 hours. You could probably even do this in the fridge. You might want to let it sit for a full 12 hours in the fridge. And, you know, if you do this before you go to bed, you wake up, you'll have cold brew. The second method also uses a French press. Hold on. And naturally I would run out of coffee just now. 1 second. Okay. That is half of what I need. So with this one I just go up to about the top of the plastic part there. Then you're going to need hot water, so I'm going to refill this and I will be back once the water is boiling. Alright, the water has come to a boil. Wait about 5 seconds. And then I'll pour it from up high. That'll cool the water off just a little. It'll also mix up the grounds. Just about up to the spout. And give it a little stir. And put the cover on. and let it sit for, a lot of instructions say to leave it for 5 minutes, but I like my coffee really strong and even a little bitter, so I'm going to leave mine for 10 minutes. Alright, so it has been 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, and basically you just press, because it's a French press. I'm just using the weight of my hand. I'm not like forcing it because I could cause grounds to come up into the coffee. The filter is to keep the grounds down. Alright. And the cold brew I'm just going to leave there overnight. Coffee, and I have a tiny bit of Bailey's left. Just enough. And it is currently after, it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Terrific. So this will keep me up, I guess, and oh, it's hot. I usually like cold coffee, so I'll have that in the morning. This will be cold in the morning. So, that's it. 2 different ways to use French presses. One for hot coffee, one for cold coffee. And, yeah. Enjoy.